Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I feel like not a lot of people suffer from, but if you are one of those few, then this is for you. And that is my concealer turning gray. Whew, let us pray. This is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. I have been trying to figure out my everyday makeup routine and just kind of like what works for me. And throughout the process, I was noticing that, okay, I suffer from dark circles under my eyes, and then even my eyelids are dark. So every day that I wake up, I fill in my eyebrows, and then I conceal my eyelids, and then I conceal under my eyes. Bada boom, bada bing, that's it. But I was noticing that I was leaving the house looking one way, feeling beautiful and everything like that. And then a couple of hours later, I'm walking past the mirror and I'm looking like 10 minutes late for my funeral. So I'm like, okay, how do I fix this? And a lot of people suggest, oh, it's your setting powder. Oh, it's your application. Oh, it's your this. Oh, it's your that. And I've switched it up so many times and I'm still not finding what it is. So I go into Ulta, I go into Sephora, and I ask them, I tell them what my problem is, and I ask them to help me find a concealer. They look at the inside of my wrist and they tell me that they can tell from my veins that I am golden undertone. Now, if you look at the inside of my arm and you compare it to my face, you see that my face is dramatically different than the inside of my arm. So I'm not the type of person that likes to color swatch on the inside of my arm or color swatch on the back of my hand. Even though it's more accurate, it's still not exactly the same. I like to color swatch on my face. And for me in particular, I just personally feel like my face is a lot more neutral, and maybe I can get away with more red, a little more orange, but I cannot do yellow. I can't do yellow. And then I was just thinking to myself, also there's a method to why we color correct with orange. Color corrector, the color orange, cancels out the darkness. So when you're dealing with dark circles and dark eyelids, you should kind of move a little different, because the way that you conceal is a little different, if that makes sense. If I put something golden like on my cheeks, I could probably get away with it, but I could just see why the yellow is sitting on top of like the dark brown under my eyes and turning gray. Like I said, the things I just want to get this out there, like I'm not a beauty guru or anything like that. The things that I'm saying in this video are not necessarily factual. These are just my own personal opinions and my personal experiences and things that I've learned about me and my makeup, And so I went to Ulta and I picked up the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Hazelnut. And this is medium dark 4. And on the website, it is described as a medium dark shade with warm red undertones. And I'm just going to show you a swatch of it on the back of my hand, so you guys can see that it's kind of more neutral, kind of reddish, and it works amazing under my eyes, and I've never had an issue with it turning gray or anything like that. And I'm just like super excited for that, because one thing I noticed is that a lot of drugstore concealers and foundations, the shade doesn't necessarily match up with the undertone, and and it's just like a big mess. Another thing is that I switched out my banana powder and my airspun powder, and I use something that is more of my skin tone, and this is the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in the shade Dark. It just makes me feel more comfortable to set it with something that's my undertone, so that it doesn't switch up or change on me, or the two products don't mix together, you know what I mean? Or you can even use the sister product to the Sacha Buttercup Banana Powder, and instead of the banana shade, you can use the, what is it called? Topaz shade, I believe. I'll try to upload a picture of it or put it in my description box below. And so these are just the little tips and tricks that I realize have really been helping me. You need to go into Sephora, go into Ulta, and try things out for yourself. I'll be in there matching myself. Like, I am my own beauty consultant, because I know what's best for me and I know how I want to look. Go over a couple of things with you guys. Switch up your undertones if you feel like you're using the same undertone but just a different brand and a different shade of concealer. Number 2, switch up your finishing powder. So do less of the white, do less of the yellow, and go for something more of your skin tone, something a little more neutral, or even more on the orangey side like the Topaz. And then last but not least, you just try a variety of products. And Make some investments if you have to. Don't be afraid to spend that 30 bucks or anything like that if you know that it's guaranteed to give you the ending long lasting results that you want. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'm saving lives. Don't nobody want to look casket ready. and if you guys have any questions, comments, or concern, don't forget to leave them in the comment box below.